Guys, welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 1 simulation exam. Basically this is the first chapter of Excel section of this course, and in this video I will be doing this assignment step by step so that you can get your assignment done by watching this complete video. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Excel, Word, PowerPoint or Access assignments, you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. Now click on continue button to start this assignment. So we will click launch to launch all the questions. These are the questions that we are supposed to solve. So we are supposed to launch so that we can solve question by question. So I will be doing this complete exam for you, and you are supposed to follow me if you want to get this done for you. Okay, so we are supposed to type member type in cell A4. So this is cell A4 and we are supposed to type member type. Okay. Select cell A1 and then spell check the worksheet. Go to review tab, click spelling. When promoted, change the misspelling of OK and click OK. So that is question number 1. Now let's do question number 2. Okay, question number 2 is enter 2024-001 in cell B6. B6. This is B6. And we are supposed to type 2024-001 and press Ctrl plus enter. Okay. Then use the fill handle to copy the values from B6 to the B7 through B12. So use the fill handle, drag it down up to B12. Use the fill option to change the values to series. This is the fill options and we are supposed to select fill series. And we are done with question number 2 as well. Now we're going to do next question, that is question number 3. And question number 3 is saying enter the value 225 in cell C12. Here 225 and press enter. Okay. Enter 630 in cell C2. 630 and press enter. Clear the formatting in cell C2. Select this one. Go to Home tab and go to Clear and select Clear Formats. Okay, enter the date 6/30/2024 in cell C2. Here 6/30/2024 and press Ctrl plus enter. Okay, 6/30/2024, Control plus enter, this one. So we are done with this question as well. So question number 4 is saying on the worksheet, make cell A1 active cell, this one, and then simultaneously replace all the occurrence of the amount with the price. So after selecting cell A1, go to find and select replace, and we are supposed to replace amount with price and click replace all. Click OK, close this one. So we are done with question number 4 as well. Use semi-selection to enter the first early discount formula is equal to D6 minus C6 in cell E6. D6 minus C6 and enter the button. Okay. Double click to use the fill handle, this one, and that is question number 5. So now we're going to do next question, that is question number 6. Enter the first person of regular formula here, 1 minus C6 over D6, press Ctrl plus enter, this one. So use fill handle, double click on that to use the fill handle. Display cell formulas, go to formulas tab and click on show formulas. Now click on show formulas again to hide the formulas. Type 435 in cell C6. C6 is here and we are supposed to type 435. Type 400 in cell C9, 400. Okay, that is question number 7. Click cell E1 here and insert a column to right of column D. Insert, shift cell down, shift cell here. Okay. So we have inserted a new column. Now type on site price in cell E4. In cell E6 here, create a formula to add the values in cell F6 to cell D6. So we will add F6 plus D6. Okay. Copy the formula up to E12. Copy up to E12. Use the fill handle to drag it down. So question number 9 is saying click cell A9 and delete the row. Delete entire row. Insert a new row as row 9. So click insert entire row. Type professional in cell A9. Select cell A9 and apply bold, this one. So that is question number 9. Adjust the width of column A to 25. Column A, select, click column width and type 25. Adjust the row height of row 1, select row 1, row 1, row height and type 30. Select and hide column B. So select this one, right click on it and click hide. Select and hide column F, click on that and click hide. Unhide column F, go to format, hide and unhide, so unhide column. Why it is not hiding? So 1 second. 1 second. Okay, insert a new row as row 5, select row 5 and click insert entire row, this one. Select and cut the range A13 up to G13. So select A13 up to G13, cut this one, paste the range in cell A5. Click cut and select A5 and click paste. Okay, look at cell A5 and then undo the action of pasting the range. So undo this action, this one. Select and cut A12 up to G12. A12 up to G12. Cut this, insert in cell A5. This one. Select and copy the range A9 up to G9. A9 up to G9. Copy this one. And then it is saying paste the range in cell A13. A13 and press escape button. Type 425 in cell C13. C13 425 we are supposed to type here. Okay. 525 in cell D13. D13 525. Okay. And that is all about question number 12. So we have solved 12 questions of this assignment. Sorry, this exam. Now we are going to do next question, that is question number 13. Select and copy A1 up to G13. Select and copy. Use paste option to paste the range as value source formatting in cell A16. Here, go to paste option, click arrow, and we are supposed to type values and source formatting. This one. And press escape button. Use the formula bar to compare the content of G5. Click cell G5 first. Then click cell G20 and bold this one. That is all about question number 13. Now we are going to do next question, that is question number 14. Select the range A1 up to G1 and apply accent 1 cell style. A1 up to G1 and go to cell style and apply accent 1 cell style. That is accent 1. With the A1 selected, simply merge and center. So go to merge and center and apply merge and center to this range. Again selected and we are supposed to apply bold to this one. So we are done with question number 14 as well. Now we're going to do next question, that is question number 15. I am solving each question for you, and you can do this exam by watching this complete video. But if you want me to do this exam for you, you can contact me and you can hire me to do this complete exam for you. Apply middle align to cell A1. This is cell A1, select this one and apply middle align. Apply center horizontal alignment to range C4 up to G4. So select C4 up to G4 and apply center horizontal alignment, this one. Select the range A4 up to G4, A4 up to G4 and then apply bold. Apply the wrap text to D4 up to G4. Select D4 up to G4 and apply wrap text from here. Increase the indent 2 times for the data in the range A7 up to A9. Select A7 up to A9 and increase the indent 2 times. A1 times, then 2 times. Okay. Increase the indent 2 times for the data A11 up to A13. So now we will select A11 up to A13, then go to increase indent 1 time and 2 times. Okay. So we are done with question number 16 as well. Now we're going to do next question, that is question number 17. Apply the blue accent 1 letter 80% fill color to range A4 up to G4. A4 up to G4, go to fill color, blue accent 1 letter 80%, this one. Apply the outside border to range C4 up to E13. So we will select C4 up to E13. Select this one, go to borders and apply outside borders. Now we are going to do next question, that is question number 18. Apply the counting number format to the range C5 up to F13. So we will select the range C5 up to F13. 1 second, let it open. C5 is here up to F13. Here, select this one and go to number format, and from here apply a counting number format. With the range selected, decrease the decimal places to 0. So decrease the decimal places to 0. So now these has the 0 decimal places, you can see that. Apply the percent style and then change the decimal places to 1 for the range G5 up to G13. Select G5 up to G13. From here apply percent style. Now you can see that this has decimal places to 0. So we are supposed to increase the decimal places to 1 here. Select the range G5 and G13, that is already selected, and we are supposed to apply align right here, and we are supposed to increase the indent 1 time. So increase the indent 1 time. Copy the sheet 1 worksheet. So now in question number 19, we are supposed to copy the sheet 1 worksheet. Copy. Now we are supposed to move the sheet to end here. Rename the sheet 1, this sheet 1, double click on that and rename this as rates and press enter. So that is question number 19. So we are done with 19 question out of 22 question. Now we are going to do next question, that is question number 20. Group the rate and the copy worksheet. Select rate, press control and hold it and then select copy. So now these are grouped. Set the orientation to selected worksheet to landscape. Go to page layout. Go to the orientation from here and select the landscape orientation, this one. Okay. Now it is saying set the margins. Click here. Go to custom margins. Set 1.5 top margins. So we will make the 1.5 top margins. Select the options to horizontally center. Select this option and click OK. With the board sheet still selected, change the scaling to 115. From here you can change the scaling from here. So that is question number 20. So we are done with 20 questions, and now we are going to do next question, that is question number 21. Group the rates and the copy sheet. Sorry, little bit network is slow. Group the rates and the copy sheet. Select rate, press and hold the control button and select the copy sheet. Create a header with the exploring series in the left section. Header. Go to page layout, go to margins and click custom margins and select header and footer and click header with the exploring series header. Click custom header, exploring series in the left section, sheet name code in the center and file name code here. Check the spelling in the group worksheet, click review tab, click spelling, click OK. So now we're going to do last question of this exam, that is question number 22. Display the worksheet in print preview. Click next to OK. Click file. Click print. Click next to display the second sheet. Then print the group worksheet. Click print. So we are done with this exam. So I have solved all of the questions for you in this video. But if you want me to do this complete exam for you, if you want me to do this complete course for you, my WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can contact me either through WhatsApp or email, and you can hire me for your courses. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another video.